Good morning, builders and balancers. So I have a new little setup. Not really. I'm in my same place, the backyard, the patio where I love to sit and just kind of chill out when I can. But I have set up my phone camera a little bit differently, so I'm not sitting here like this trying to hold it up and record myself. Anyway, it is absolutely gorgeous in New Orleans. I cannot see a cloud in the sky, although I am under the roof of the patio, but I'm looking around. The trees are green, the sky is blue, the birds are singing, there's a beautiful breeze, and it's like 65 degrees, which is kind of cool for this time of year in New Orleans. I have long sleeves on and I'm comfortable. Anyway, just sharing a few things with you guys. The first thing that I'm thinking about is my backyard. It's coming along so beautifully. So when we first bought this house, a little more than a year ago, the yard was very pretty. It was well kept. There were plants and trees and flowers and things that bloomed at different times, lots of colors. And then we got two little puppies, and they're mixed breed, generally, I guess you term them mutts. And we were told that their parents were one thing, but I think the parents were kind of mutts too, so it's all kind of a guess. I guess you hear them barking. They're chasing something back there. So anyway, they got bigger and they started to dig up the yard. They dug up holes. They killed the grass. What are they barking at? So I live in the city. We live in New Orleans, but New Orleans is not like cities up north. It's you have space, you have green space, and it's not just like one big space or whatever. Like, my family is from the Philadelphia area, so Fairmount Park is huge. I mean, you could fit several small towns inside of Fairmount Park. But for the most part, Philadelphia is a city, tightly packed, row houses, apartments, or even the bigger, larger houses are kind of like right beside each other. You don't have a lot of yard space. If my dad had to cut grass, he would not be a happy man. But here, I've got trees. If these dogs would stop barking. Frank! Mer! Tranquilate! Hey, I think it worked. I practice speaking Spanish because I don't really have anybody to speak Spanish to. And I do speak Spanish, but I don't speak it often enough to speak it really, really well. My children speak better than me. But that's a topic for a different conversation. So anyway, I'm enjoying the backyard and how it looks. We planted 2 new garden beds. We resodded some areas. Got to get some more sod. What's back there? Might be an alligator in the canal. That happens. Not often, but sometimes the water gets really high, and when the water gets high, all the animals come out. The raccoons and the snakes and the possums and whatever was laying low. They don't want to drown, so they come up to higher ground too. So I don't know, because there is a canal not far away. It's most likely a bird or a person. It might be a neighbor a few yards over. Anyway, I came out here because I had been trying to read my chronological Bible again, which I got several years ago at my old church, Crossroads. And it's May, and I'm in March in the Bible, which means I have skipped several days. But I do want to get to that. I also have this book, The Black Family Healthopedia, put together by Dr. Tersha Hamilton, who is a naturopathic doctor and is very awesome, and is also a person that I know. And she's super nice and super sweet, and it's a good book. So I'm always reading, which is why I have a stack of books out here. I actually had to dust them off because of the dust bowl that my backyard had become. You hear my son yelling at the dogs. And so I had to actually dust my books off because they were out here on the patio and they got all dusty. This is The Pursuit of the Sunbeam. This is an excellent, excellent book for anybody who is a caregiver to people with dementia. I got this book as part of a training for culture change, which is a term used in the long-term care industry. about moving from being top down, where the CEOs and everybody tells the other staff what to do, to making the guidance come from the residents and the direct caregivers like CNAs, nurses, the dietary staff, even housekeeping, because those are the people that see what's going on and actually are doing the work. And so this is just a great book. It's really meant for professionals in the industry, but I think it's good for individual family caregivers as well, just to change your perspective and how you approach caregiving for people with dementia. This, Aging Social Policies. This is a book that I had to use in my master's program for getting my master's in gerontology, which is still a goal of mine. I haven't completed it yet. I started it, then I had to stop because working in long-term care was so overwhelming and stressful that I didn't have time to learn more about elders and gerontology. So I do plan to go back and do that. This is another book from a different class, Community Resources for Older Adults. So every once in a while I peruse those because I do provide services for people who are caring for elderly loved ones. And then this book, Mayo Clinic on Alzheimer's Disease. I don't even remember where I got this book from. I think I got it at a conference or a convention, and they were giving it away for free. And I just had to have it. I was like, how could I not get this book? It's a great resource. It's a whole big textbook. I'm sure this book could cost $40 or $60 or $80. I don't know. But I got it, and I like it, and it's a great reference. So those are my books that are out here. I actually took my journals inside because I was writing in them, and they were getting dusty out here. And I've started to do more electronic journaling. So I'll, when I have a thought or an idea or a poem or a song in my head, I'll actually just take one of my emails out on my phone and email my other email because I have too many emails. But that way I can keep it recorded. I used to put it on my notes. I also have Docs on my phone, so sometimes I'll pull up that app and journal there. And that's how I always journal. I always have like 5 journals going on at a time. So now, in addition to the paper ones, I've got electronic ones. So my writing is everywhere. It's all over the place. But it helps me to chill out, get my thoughts out, and be a nice person. Because I tell you what, if I didn't write and release some of this stuff, I probably wouldn't be the nice person that people know me as. I'd probably be not so nice. So anyway, I'm just sharing those things with you this morning, my little backyard patio chat as I watch my oak trees and my magnolia trees blowing, and I've got a beautiful hibiscus flower going over there. It's not the hibiscus tea flower. There are a lot of different kind of hibiscus plants. This one is just for looking pretty. Looking at our fig trees and all of our little plants that are growing. We've got a whole lot of eggplant. I'm guessing that's 18 or 20. I don't know. I have my glasses on. If you didn't know, my vision needs assistance. And I usually wear glasses, especially when you guys see me in the garden chat. I'm wearing glasses. But see how they have a glare? I thought that was funny looking because they're actually reflecting the little fence that we've built across the back of our yard so that our dogs have their own space. And that was weird. They're also transitions lenses, so a lot of times they're very dark and you can't see my face. And I've been told that sometimes people just want to see my face when I'm talking to them. So that's it for now. I'm just sharing a little bit. I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. I'm going to get inside and get on this homeschooling with my son as we're wrapping it up for the school year. And get my day started. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day as you are seeking to build whatever your legacy will be and balance all of the tasks and goals and challenges that you have. I'm doing the same thing. That's what the Build and Balance page is all about. That's what my blog is all about. I'm rambling here, but I hope you have a great day.